hello. How you doing, everybody? Mike Bird, Mike of SSI, Travis, Eric, Quinn. Everybody's looking good, looking good. Wild Bill, how y'all doing tonight, man? Yes, and they're like, it was 7 till. I was watching a Battle of Britain special on Amazon. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Lori and Eric Rodgers, how you doing, man? Yeah, sitting there watching that, and Linda goes, "Aren't you going live tonight?" I was like, yeah. But we made it, man. We got our Spikes to Like juice officially here. Before we go, we'll stop here. I went to Lowe's and got some paint, some yellow paint, which let me see. Let me get this to focus in here. Oh, come on, focus. It'll focus on this, but there you go. You can see it, and it looks pretty good. That's the best. That's the good size for the servo in the back. The other side, I cut open with a knife right here. I cut this open with a knife. Man, why isn't that focusing? That's funny. It doesn't like blue. Doesn't like blue and yellow. Bring it back. There we go. Anyway, it looks pretty good, man. It looks pretty good. Hey, Donnie, how you doing, man? And all this is sheeting that I covered. I covered it pretty well. And I got a few spots I'm not happy with. You know, like this right here, there's a little bit of a wrinkle right here. And that's just me. I screwed up, man. It kind of slipped out of my hand and hit the hanger. Because I'll tell you what, it is hard to cover a fuse with these two, the vertical and the horizontal on here. It's causing me all kinds of problems. But I've had to patch it in a few places. So I think when I go to put the sun rays on it, I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. And today I cut the location for the hinges in the tail and put the control horns on the ailerons, the rudder, and the elevator. I did that because I need to start covering the wing, but I ordered some more yellow because hey Kelly, how you doing, man? Because I just didn't know if 5 meters of yellow was going to be enough to cover the wings and the fuse. No, I'm joking. I think I got enough, but I want to make sure because the wing tips they're going to be hard to cover and stuff. But, you know, I think it's going to go well. Inside corners first. Yes, I did. I covered all this stuff first and down here and did all that, and around the vertical and horizontal I covered the corners there and stuff. And then I've caused some of my own problems a little bit. But I made a couple of knife cuts to screw things up. Man, that's gonna be a problem tonight. I don't know why it's dark in here tonight. Because I only have one little light up there. It's causing problems, but I don't know. I think it's going well. I mean, is it perfect? No. But you know, it's just you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to, in the wings, I figure I might have to redo those a couple times because it's kind of funny with the you know, with the heat, because if I use the heat gun and get it set for what it says, and there's like 320 to 340 to get it to stick. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? It doesn't really want to stick. It wants to stick. You know, there's a certain mark on the covering iron where it wants to stick, and you know, it's just, you know, I use that, and then, but man, I'll tell you what, man, you can get it. You can have a billion wrinkles on that thing, and it'll shrink out. It shrinks out well. So I don't know. I'm feeling good about it. It is what it is. It's gonna come out okay. You know, so I'm not that worried about it. We're gonna be fine.
Right, off you go.
Don't have sound. Why don't we have sound? Let me check. Let me check here. Yep. Hold on. We got a slight problem. Yep, I got to redo it again because I didn't switch to my buds. So I got to do it. But at least I caught it before we started. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I got it. Let's go here. All right, let's go here. We got Mark. There we go. And he got out. He flew the day after Christmas. He went out Boxing Day and flew. He has a great flight there. Nice little flight. Really flew nice, Mark. I want to get to this. You gotta watch this video. They got lots of good flights.
Flying on.
Here we go. We'll just watch this. They're trying to start it. Look at that little plane, man.
You brave man.
See how he stopped it? Just pinched it. Like a control line motor. Yep. But you need to check that video out, man. It's pretty good, man. They have a good time. And Mark has a beautiful landing. Sorry, Mark, I didn't show it, but that's what you got to go watch it for. You got to get in there and you got to see it. All right. Let's get that in there. There we go. Then here we go, man. We got Chris here, Chris and Lori. Yeah, I think so, Kelly. It was. I think it was like I don't know if it's a Cox or the English equivalent of a Cox. But all right, here's Lori. It just started. It just came in right after their great intro.
Yeah, and you didn't give me much time to get the camera ready.
Tell them, Lori.
No, I got it just as it was taking off, I think.
It's got some good flights too, and they comment about how he needs a bigger tank and stuff. It's a pretty funny video.
This is the 2-meter E-Flight Cessna 150
of SSI
on floats. 6-cell, 5,000 milliamp battery.
We'll watch him land once in the snow here.
We got 6 to 8 inches of powder here at Du Bois from the Christmas Eve storm.
Nice flying though, man. Chris has a good flight, man. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure. Yeah, Eric, good grief, man. So you guys probably been busy at the body shop too. Yeah. Do you get your stuff done around the house, Eric? Yeah, Rick. Yep, you sure do, man. You fly that well up there in the frozen tundra, but I just thought that was pretty good, man. Because it was funny. I went out and flew the day before Christmas, and that's the video that's up right now. It was like 50 some degrees. All right, Here we go. We got our man down in Australia who stole our spring from us, our summer and stuff. And he's going to be flying the 90mm Freewing helmet. Lots of flights, lots of landings. No ruse on the field that you can see so far. He does like about 6 flights. You know, mostly high-speed passes. Lots of verticals.
We are running a 6,000 in there today. Pushed all the way back.
Yep, we got it. We got it, Bill.
So the plane actually, yeah, it needs a little bit of up trim.
There he goes, man. He has a great flight. Does some great landings and stuff, and you get to hear some Australian there. He speaks Australian. Oh, I guess that's English. So you know, I don't know. I speak Alabama. It doesn't work for beans. Not many things do work for beans, man. You gotta usually
Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys.
You gotta usually give them something a little more than beans, man. Here we got Travis, man. He's out there flying at the homestead, man. Just look how fast they've built these houses up. It's just amazing, if you ask me.
Guys, hope everybody's having a wonderful Christmas week, guys. Beautiful Christmas Eve. And here on the cold Tuesday morning, guys. About 30 degrees almost. Nice little frost on the ground. Figure we take out the old PJ50. I like this old bird, guys. Getting ready to lose this spot. It's probably be the last week I can fly here. Or last couple of days I'll be able to fly here, and it'll be over with, I'd say. But anyway, guys.
Nah, it's not too happy.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah, Kelly. Travis flies. He's become quite a great flyer with jets, man. He flies really well.
Full speed off the bat, guys. Let's get her.
I like jets.
Here we go.
Take a lot less.
Got the Sky ID in it like always. Look how beautiful, guys.
They're fun to fly.
Just think snap. I don't really call that a snap, but yeah, anyway. We can see it good in that sun. What looks good on it in that sun?
He has a nice flight.
You guys
for his last flight there, but just look at those houses. I mean, it's just build up those houses so fast. Yeah. I'm sure you're working a lot, Eric. A lot of hours, man. Just take care of yourself, buddy. Then we got out in Oregon or wherever, we got Mark. Yeah, Chris, I thought about, but I'm not getting any more big jets, you know, and I don't know. I'm just about done tossing some jets. Having troubles to do them. This is launch. I gotta try that again. It's pretty cool, man. This truck is just a cute little truck you got. They pull this trailer and he's out doing all kinds of stuff with it and everything. I just thought I'd put that in there so we could have some. But Mark's had like 3 or 4 channels. He would have, hey, Wing View, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the show. We'll make you a moderator here. But he's had a lot of channels. He'd have probably, between all of his channels, he'd have like 500 some subs. But he's been out playing with this lately and stuff. But, you know, check him out. I like Mark. Here's
Chris just set up his.
All right, here we go, man. You know it's going to start out good when you got a bungee launch. Yeah, you would like it, Chris. It flies. It fly. Hey, Roger, how you doing, man? Kenny?
Up his bungee. He's got an old AERONOUT KIT VAMPIRE. He's
I like
found it
that
at the back
budgie.
of his garage somewhere.
It's a lot simpler than mine.
It's got his Maiden, is it?
I need to remake mine. Mine's too complicated.
Ooh.
I made it like a British style, or British style.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It flies better. It didn't take him too long to decide that he's a tail heavy and stuff, and then they land and he moves his battery up and it gets a lot better flying there. But that was a wild flight there, man. Yeah, leaf blower on rails. Yeah. I got my bungee launch, man. I bungee launched the Freewing 70 millimeter F-16 off my bungee launch, man. It worked well. Hey, David, how you doing? Is Crystal working tonight, or are you on your own, man? All right, now Alex, he's right up there with Paul Ballard as far as putting lights on planes, man. This is the UMX Twin Otter. Just look at all those lights. He's got some of the nice lit up planes.
Twin Otter. It's Christmas Eve, but I have the lights on this, so hopefully it will be a good flight. Let's get it in the air. It's really cold outside. Fortunately, no snow yet, but who knows, there's still time.
Alex is great at putting lights on.
Let's get ready for takeoff. Throttle cut off. I'm wearing gloves because it's cold. And let's go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi, Crystal. You just got to take care of your biggest patient tonight.
You guys can see it. I'm not going to get very aerobatic with it because
Yeah, Linda's babysitting tonight.
they said I'm wearing gloves.
Taking care of me, keep me out of trouble. But he has a great flight, man. He does a good job. But man, some of the other stuff he's been flying lately there. Let's see. I'll kill this. Let's go here. There, look at the lights he's got on that UMX Casendo. Just check that out there, man. That is just amazing. That is amazing. He ought to do a video on installing lights, man. That would be good. I'd give it a watch. I watch most everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. But then we got from the mind of Cliff Harvey. Now why just start there? Well, we'll let him introduce it, and then we'll go to a little bit of flying. Oh yeah, it works so much better now that I figured out.
I've got another little aeroplane from Radiolink to have a look at. If you remember, I did their SU-27 a couple of weeks ago. Great fun. Another aeroplane they've got in their stable is a little 3D aerobatic plane made of the same material as this flexible, unbreakable sort of stuff, foam. And I've got it on the bench. I've pulled all the bits out and I'm just assembling the plane. And the reason I'm not showing you it up to then is because the camera wasn't on. But never mind, let me bend you down now.
That's what I do some of my best videos, is when the camera's off.
So there it is. I'll just show you the case it comes in before I go any further on that.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you the case.
It's incredibly well packed. All the components are in here, and the fuselage is in there, and the wings on the top of here, and you can't go wrong. But it's a zip bag which you can transport it in if you want to pop.
Let's take a look at the fly, but it's interesting.
I think the best way to launch this is just going to be underarm away like that. Quick check around. That's good. Okay.
It's a beautiful day, man. Christmas morning.
Actually, I'm going to launch with my left hand. On a good half throttle. Feels quite pokey, so we'll see.
Hey Phil, how you doing, buddy?
Right, here we go.
Now check that out. Looks like a rainbow.
Smooth as silk. Throttling up a little bit.
Cliff has a cracking flight. He mixes in 3 flights. He gets it dialed in and stuff. And, you know, Cliff will, you know, he tells you straight out, he's not a 3D pilot. You know, it's like me, you know, it's like I can spell 3D and that's about where it ends. But he's doing well. And he did like a little Christmas card there last week that he got up there. And then he's fiberglassing his big glider. And that's a good video there too. So check that out, man. If you're ever thinking about fiberglassing the fuse or something there, Cliff goes into pretty good detail about how to do it. All right, we got Chris's brother Taylor here. That's a cool. I like the pulse, man. I like the pulse. Hey, Kelly. Keep Ryan straight, man. Very comparing it to this Chaos 40. They're about the same design.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Miller RC. And while I wait for parts to get this 1/5 scale Waco in the air, I figured I'd introduce you to an airframe that I probably kept hidden from y'all for a good 3 months. And in case y'all don't know what this is the Hangar 9 Pulse XT60. So this is going to be the overview / restoration story on this airframe. If you are just want to see the flight, you can skip this timeline here, and that will take you straight to the flight.
Hangar 9's copy of the Chaos.
Yes, this is a Hangar 9 Pulse XT60 airframe. I've always liked these airframes, the looks of them, since Horizon has done the many sized airframes that they used to sell. And I don't think they sell any Pulse airframes anymore, but I've always liked the looks of them. And if y'all know me, I'm a sucker for low wing sports with cool 4-stroke engines up front. As probably most of you know, we did the build and flying on this SIG 4-star 40 about 2 years ago. And in case you all have not seen this airframe and you want to check more or you want to learn more about it, you can go down to the description below in this video, and I'll leave a playlist for you to.
That's a good job of covering.
All right. Well, we got the Hangar 9
take off here.
Pulse XT60 started up, and she is running beautifully. This ASP or Magnum 91 is actually a really good running engine, better than some of my other engines I've had in the past. So it's been really good.
Young pilots chasing him.
Let's go ahead and point her into the wind and throttle up and go. So unlike my Hangar 9, SIG 4-star, this one's definitely more slower pace, you know, easy flyer, easier Sunday flyer with the longer wingspan and all that sort of stuff, but it will still do some pretty nice aerobatics as shown here. And it draws some really nice straight lines.
But check it out, man. Tyler does a good job of flying it. The young guy does a good job of chasing him and stuff, and it's pretty good, man. I think it is pretty good anyway. Then we go from that, we go to Kenny Rodgers.
Here at the Magnolia Motor Speedway, local dirt track to me. If y'all want to see some good dirt track racing, this is the place to be. We got the Owljet.
Look at that, man. That is that Owljet. He 3D printed that. That is a cool looking VTOL. That really is, man. It is a cool looking VTOL. That looks nice, Kenny.
We at 80 that we're about to Maiden. We got about a 10 gusting 15 wind in our face right here, so it's a dead 90-degree crosswind, unfortunately. But this thing weighs a pretty good bit. It's about like a Viper 90 picking it up, so we're gonna see how it goes. The tail is the coolest part for me.
Yeah, check this out, man. That's pretty good.
There's the tail feathers. It does some wild stuff. Let's get it up.
So it's kind of got a rudder on the bottom to add to the detail. Spencer, how you doing, man?
Boy, the runway's rough here today. All right, let's see what happens. It don't need a pick of trim either.
We'll watch him go past, and you'll have to watch it.
Turn that gyro down, Kenny Rodgers.
Yep, it's you want to check it out. It like the title, Owljet 80 millimeter Maiden, doesn't go well as planned, you know. But check him out, man. It's a beautiful 3D printed plane. I just like that. I like that design of the tail there. That's pretty cool, man. It looks nice, Kenny.
Flight of the World Models Intruder converted to electric.
Yeah, that's in the same as the Chaos, and that it has the wings are swept a little bit more.
Right and left.
So that's a pattern plane. I'd like to have a pattern plane.
Ready for takeoff.
It's testing the grass capabilities, grass runway. Yeah, it's a nice field, David. I was thinking this week. I was thinking about going up there.
Oh, lost you in the sun.
Yeah, it's a small runway, exactly, Bill. Luke gets it trimmed in, man. He has a great flight and a great landing, and that's pretty cool, man. World Models Intruder, 90 millimeter. That is pretty good. Good job, Luke. It looks good, man. I don't know if you recovered it or what all you did to it. It just looks good.
Mark, go away. Nobody likes you, Mark.
Colin, how you doing, man? That's probably going to get me right there, but I don't care.
And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow. It helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So we've got the Turbo Timber Evolution out again today, 1.5. We got a 3300 4S in it. Let's take the throttle cut off. A little bit of breeze coming from that direction, but not too much. Up in the air.
I'm just flying my Turbo Timber. I got it on close. So
takes off very easy.
That was a weird little turn.
So a little bit of a warm-up flight, and big warm-up flight actually for me because I've been flying for a few weeks now.
And I like how he says out, oot, oot. You know, I think in Canada is the only place where out is a 4-syllable word. But he has a great flight, man. He really does. It was fun. Oh, let's see. Let's go back out here. Let's see how things are going to go. Again, this is I started covering. I got the fuse pretty much with the yellow, and then I'm going to follow it up with blue and stuff. It's going to be great. I think so. It looks good. I mean, for first time covering job, it looks good. And I saw how to do the windows, so on a video. So I'm got that going for me. I've got the, you know, everything's going to work. Hey Wiggs, how you doing, man? But you know, I mean, it's got one little area, you know, and you probably can't. It's right here. I mean, you're not even going to know it unless I tell somebody about it and stuff. But you know, I mean, it's. And getting the tails in there and stuff, it took a little bit, you know, especially how these stringers here on top, how they curve down here and attach back here. It took a couple it took some doing to get it covered, but I got it covered. And I still got some little bit to shrink in. It's like every day I can put some heat on this and something will pop up, because the bedrooms are pretty cool compared to out here and stuff. But and I would do a video of me covering it, but it's just like it's so clunky. I've never covered a fuse. Well, it's only my second fuse I've covered. I've never covered it with the horizontal and vertical on it, and it is hard to do that way. I'm getting it done, but it hasn't been easy, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. This is Rick's.
And here's the gingerbread house.
There's his Christmas tree. Train.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
See, Eric, he's getting started, man.
Last look.
Mountain, how you doing it?
Well, I told you we'd do it. There's the tree. But the stupid lights won't come on. And there's the train. But the best I can manage to keep on the track most of the time is the locomotive, the caboose, and the coal car.
He gets it figured out, though. He's got several videos on this. Rick does. Thank you. It's going to look fine. I tried not to. I was almost tempted to rip it off. I was going to cut that side out and rip into it, but I decided not to. But there's Rick, man. Rick's channel and stuff, and he's got some videos on the train there, another video too, and stuff. But it's pretty nice, man. You got to do what you got to do, Then let's see. Next up, we got Gina. Oh, golly. Let's copy this. And she has nice Christmas music, man. Very nice Christmas music. And she put together, I guess it's her greatest hits. Wait, we missed it. We missed the Kafugjan, the Gaga. Oh, it took off this time. Okay. It goes down. It crashes. Yep. It's probably a tail heavy or maybe a radio problem or something, but she's getting her steps in. Oh, yeah. Dug a nice hole. Hated to see it. She gets it fixed, though.
Front undercarriage.
I made it over into the crop field. Anyway, it just keeps going like this one, the Hurricane. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. She has trouble getting that one up off the ground. We'll watch one more and then, but check it out. Doink. Hey, Dan, how you doing? But Gina just, she just takes everything pretty well. Well, you got to. I mean, if you're going to fly airplanes, gravity's going to happen, and stuff. But check her out. They got a car too. I predict crawlers and stuff are going to be in their future. They're going to be doing some crawling and stuff. And then
this is an engine I picked up quite recently at a very good price. It's a CRRC. I'd never heard of it before. apparently it's a kit-built engine. I also didn't know what capacity it was until somebody pointed out that due to the cranked spark plug, it's actually a 40cc, so it's more than man enough for the DR1 project.
Yeah,
but
man,
it's
that's
lighter
true,
because
man.
it's
I don't
for
know.
a magneto setup. So I'm undecided whether to
Gravity
go with
doesn't
this
let you get away with
or
too much.
to go with Zenua, which is
Yeah,
a much bigger
I've been
lump of an
lucky. I've been
engine,
unlucky.
although it's actually marginally lower capacity. However, we'll see. We'll see when it's covered how it turns out. So I'm going to give it a go. It's starting it up. I've tried before by hand with no luck. So I've taken this part off an old broken down starter, cut it off and put it into this drill. So we'll give it a go. Ignition on. Let's give it a go.
Let's do it. I like that old, looks like a Black & Decker lift mate. I got one a little better shape than that. It's not much. I've used that thing to build sheds, boat. There's some Christmas music for you right there, man, Mark. And he hasn't been up to much. He got out flying. We watched his flying video. I let him have 2 videos because that is so great there. And I'm just trudging. I'm going to keep trudging through. Ah. Oh, okay. So I was thinking of that. You could just take a drill, you know, like a battery powered drill, and put one of them things in it, and use that to start your motor and stuff. But look at here, we got Lee up there in Canada.
He played June night P51. It's the V1 version. Just picked it up from my buddy Duncan. Got a few planes off him now. Got a 4S 2250 pulse battery in it.
I like the looks of them.
We'll be taking off with safe because it's a Maiden. I've had this plane. I think I've had the Blondie, 2 of these, and another one. They were E-Flight ones, I think. But Mustangs are Mustangs. They all fly amazing. And check my runway out. Look at that.
There's another force hole.
Couldn't fly in that stuff, so made myself a runway. Track back and forth. Works great. Packed runway for one plane. Imagine that.
That's how I do our runway up there.
I do have the rough with me. Flew it. Wasn't very good. Kind of had some incidents. Had to hit some Brandenburg. I'm not sure if I'm going to fly that. Oh, look at that. Rudder needs adjusted. That looks good. One setting of flaps. Look at that. Awesome runway. Gear up. Flaps up. Give her some beans.
He has a nice flight, man. And the landing on that runway doesn't quite work as well as the takeoff, that's for sure. But he does a good job, man. I'm going to start this one up. All right, we got the best looking, this is the best looking air tractor, period, man. The best one I've ever seen anybody do anything with here. We got you. Yeah, he does. No, I think he's got like 7,000, man. Lee does. I think he's having fun. That just looks so cool. Every time I see this air tractor, I want to. In fact, I took mine out and flew it. Goes into the tube deep sun. Tube is full of videoing it. Just looks so handsome, man. There's the big Ute.
There, back up.
This way, Farrah.
Man, those curves
Back
don't
up
look
behind
too
you.
forgiving.
There we go.
Got to be behind you. Clear for takeoff. AT802L long sword.
That just looks so great, man. He has a really good flight. He gets him interacting there with the tube in the tube deep. He's trying to get him to come out there and fly with him. But yeah, man, GB. Well, he's usually out there with John VHFR, John doing videos together and stuff. So, you know, both of them are excellent at doing camera work and flying. They're, you know, great flyers and stuff. Uh-oh. How did that happen?
All right, friends. So we're going to do a little bit of flying here. It just rained, so it's pretty wet out here. I'm going to try to do a little flying here. Hopefully,
live stream.
You can see the, good. Here we go. All right, so we're going to try the Bugs 8. I finally got some batteries in. We're going to see how this does. We have the FPV on the controller here. And we're just going to give it a little fly around. And see what we can do.
GB's excellent on the commentary and stuff.
Coming back at me
It
here.
looks like one of those New Jersey videos, man.
There's some video of that. Some video of the controller. All right, so you can kind of see we've got some decent feed. Let's feed that up a little bit here. Gonna go out that way some.
He has a good flight. The video gets better. Dave does a pretty good job, man. He does a good job. Then we'll go here, and then I'm gonna go get GBs, man. Get GBs, man. We didn't screw anything up.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I know I have a lot of new subscribers here, and you might not be aware that I actually fly airplanes as well. Might not be the best, you know. I'm not gonna be doing loops and rolls, but I do enjoy flying. It's been a minute, so let's knock off the rust and take this my old friend the Apprentice out. This is what I feel safe flying when I haven't flown for a while. So let's see if we can have some fun and beat this weather. That's right, everybody. It's been a minute since I've flown. The weather called to be clear and very light winds, which has been hard to find this year. It's been extremely windy, and I've been busy with RC car stuff, so I've been neglecting my flying. So I am like friggin' nervous because I haven't flown in a minute, but it's starting to drizzle and everything's getting wet. So, oh man, I'm freaking nervous, but this has always been a good plane. Pretty solid. So I feel pretty good flying this one. And then somehow my club changed the the lock on the gate there, and I can't get in. So I sent a text. I haven't heard.
Yeah, he mentions me in there too, but that's all right. Larry's doing good on his own, man. He doesn't need help from me anymore. I'm like a hindrance to helping him to fly and stuff. But check him out, man. He buys all of his own stuff, and he does pretty good reviews on cars and stuff. And he's got a pretty good following. Nice channel. And he's got a about me in there that shows where he talks about himself and stuff, and he shows you all of his cars. He's got all kinds of cool, well, not all kinds, but like about 4 cool, expensive cars that he has there, like the Chevy SS, the new one, and 2 other cars that were only released overseas. He's got an Australian, pretty good Australian card there that, oh geez, man. GB. Man, I got so many, because I look at everybody's videos and stuff. I got to go to all descriptions, subscriptions. There we go. But yeah, we had to pay our dues and stuff. We just did that about the first week of December, and good news is we got enough money to go one more year, and then we got to start. I don't know, we got to start doing something, or else everybody's going to have to chip in to pay the nut for the field and cover the AMA stuff. Because I know there's no way those guys would want to switch to. We couldn't switch to flight test anyway because of the lease, the way the lease is written. So we got our lease runs through 27. So even though he wants to kick us out, he can't. But you know, he could close the road and deny us access, so we'd have to walk a mile. That, you know, that. Hey, Jesus, how you doing, man? Oh, geez, man. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Oh, geez. Okay. Boom. 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 There we go. We got it. Woo. GB's Random Reviews, man. Check him out. Help him out, man. Give him a lifeline. This is his other channel. Baby needs new shoes, you know. And then let's watch this for a shake. We'll grab this real quick. We'll grab and take off. This is where Wreck-'em Roy flies. John VHF.
Okay, we got to get people signed up here and get going.
GB has a good flight. What are they doing? Trying to do a work day there, GB? Check good out. Oh wow, man! Oh, now we're really going to town here. I was trying to get down here. Oh well. He's got links though. He's got links. He's got vendors. Oh, okay. So that was Warbird. So they were signing people up for events. Okay. Check out GB though, man. He does some cool stuff on that channel and his other channel too. They do some cool stuff together. But that's about all I got this week. It's kind of a short week. I went through it fast because there's football games on and everybody wants to go do some holiday stuff, and I hope everybody had a good Christmas and got to be with, you know, family and friends stuff. No friends, but you know, when family was together. And yep, exactly, Bill, I second that. Yep. You guys Rick, I hope you can get out and fly, man. Get out. Do you guys do any indoor flying, Rick, up there? Man, too bad you couldn't get on West Point, man. The tennis center. Oh man, I was in there a couple times, you know, for other stuff other than tennis, and I thought, man, that would have been a great place to fly. The big field house and stuff. But you guys be safe. You know, like we're supposed to get some storms tomorrow and stuff, so just be safe, you know, and be kind. And I thank everybody for watching the videos and stuff. I went out the day before Christmas, and I did a better job videoing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, GB. Yeah, because you got the little one running around, and it's just like, you know, I quit going to night school, and my kids started, you know, wanting dad to play with dad, and you know, it's like I got to study, get away, you know. But Oh yeah, at the fairgrounds. Yeah, they're inside the industrial center. What was that called? Where they used to do the races and stuff on the dirt track in there, where they have the horse shows and stuff. I can't remember what that's called. Jacobson Center, Linda says. Anyway, though, you know, it's like I've ordered my next build plane. It's coming, and I'll do an unboxing on it. But I got the old school Model Works, the Bristol, I don't know, Bristol Sunday Flyer, they call it, something they call it. But it's a SE5 plane, sport, kind of it's not a scale, sport scale and stuff. And, you know, it's just like on my Cub. My Cub, I don't know, I might put the supports on the tail feathers, but I built this up. This is so strong here. There's going to be no flex in it at all. In my tail sections, it's not going to need the braces, but I might put them in there. And I can't wait till I get an ARF, man. I'm just like, I mean, it'd take maybe 2 hours to cover the wings, and then I got some poster board and cardboard so I can cut out the sun rays and get them on there. So I'm excited. It's going. While I'm waiting for the covering tomorrow, I'm probably going to put the servos in and cut the control rods for the rudder and the elevator, the thing that goes like this and the thing that goes like that. Yeah, you know, but we're doing an old, you know, that's a kit from the 70s, man. But all right, guys, thank you. Have a great new year. Kate, Steph, Marcia, Steph, Gracie, if you're watching, thank you. Got the plane back up. Yeah, I might do something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm gonna do it. The cowl, Keith, the cowl, I gotta paint it, and I'm just gonna paint it yellow. I was gonna try to paint it, you know, match the dark blue that I'm gonna put on the plane. And you know, I thought about covering, you know, putting something on there, but I didn't want to rush anything and putting the control horns on, you know, the horizontal, the vertical, and the ailerons. That took some time today to do it right. I got that done. But everybody, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you. Like I said, David yourself, Sundays at 7. You can sit down there. Spencer Keith just dropped in the Zoom link. If you want to go on the Zoom, all you need is a camera. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on the computer, and you just, you know, come in there and say hi to everybody. You get to see what people look like in person. You know, you realize, hey, everybody's different. You know, they're just like a geek like I am. You know, they like to play with planes. But anyway, good night. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing to Come Part of Team Let's Fly. And man, the dogs were perfect on New Year's or the day before Christmas. I guess they were being good, man. They wanted to make sure they didn't get a lump of coal. Anyway, thanks everybody. Good night. This is Jeff saying bye.